Hello, these are instructions on how to register your GWB event. So the first thing you're going to do is go to the GWB page. You're going to want to sign in. Username and password right here. You can create a new one if you've forgotten yours from the year before, or if you need to create an entirely new one. The next thing you want to do is either go to the Add New Event button or Register Event. They'll both take you to the exact same place. Put the name of your event. Try to use a name that's not just GWB2021. You do want your event to stand out a little bit if you can. I'm not going to take my own advice, but that's just because this is a placeholder. The host organization, is going to be whatever organization that you're going to be associated with. The time zone, this is going to be a really important one. This is what flips over your little marker on the map. So if you want your marker to flip over on the map at the time of your event in your actual location, you're going to want to do this here. Otherwise, it's going to default to the Greenwich Mean Time. The start time of event, please note this needs to be in the 24-hour format. So if I wanted my event to start at 1 and run till 2, late for breakfast, I guess. Just fill out your name, your email here. Make sure you duplicate your email. We want to make sure it's absolutely correct. If you have a co-sponsoring organization or a second one, you can put those here. We know a lot of events this year are going to be virtual. So if you want to have a virtual event, just click yes here. What this does is it lets people know it's virtual, and it allows you to insert a URL of a virtual event. So that is public facing. So if you don't want to display that URL, you can still click yes and not put the URL. Just a thing to note. You're also going to want to put the name of your breakfast venue. So if it's in person, clearly put the name of where you will all meet. If it's virtual, I would suggest maybe putting Zoom virtual meeting or Google Hangout virtual meeting or wherever you're going to host it right here, just in order to really help everyone know. This is another really important step. You're going to do the address of your breakfast venue. If you do have a virtual meeting, you're going to want to put, I'd probably say your host organization's address. We just need something in order to add that pinpoint to the map. So if you don't fill this out correctly, it will put your pinpoint just randomly on the map, and we definitely don't want that, or it might not include it at all. So what you want to do is you want to enter the address, and the next step after that is you're going to verify your address. Basically what this will do is it will look it up on Google Maps and see if it is pulling incorrectly. So let's do that. Verify my address. So this is actually correct, but let's say this put a pin somewhere that wasn't the correct address for my event. What I want to do is click it couldn't find my address. Once you do that, you want to follow these instructions right here. I'll go through those with you really quick. You're going to open Google Maps. Then you want to find the name of your the location of the pin that you want on the map. So I'll do that right here. Let's say it didn't find it perfectly. You can always drop center the map on where you're looking for as well. And if you just want to right click, you can get the latitude and longitude. This is what we need. So click on that and it will copy it. And then you want to paste it right here. So my latitude first, I'm going to copy my longitude, paste that right here. And now I can assure that my pin will show up correctly on the map. Again, if you got that pop-up and your address looked correct, you wouldn't need to do any of these steps. Put your short description of your event right here. Be up to 1,000 characters, the estimated number of people you expect. Topics that maybe you want to discuss. Website, this can be maybe if you have an additional Facebook page, or if you haven't actually built a website for the event, anything can go here. This is just another way for people to be able to get more information. Same thing with your Twitter handle or hashtag. You can put either here. If you want to choose a featured image, we definitely suggest that. It's going to make it look great. And then you're going to hit submit. And those are your steps. Afterwards, if you want to go to the map, you can just go to browse events and you can look to make sure that your event has shown up on the map.